Hi guys, it's Nini, aka SoulStar Divine Feminine. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I don't know why I just did that. I think I've been doing too many ASMR videos recently, which you guys should check out if you haven't already. So this is very different. I'm sure you guys can tell I'm in a very different background. I know in my previous videos that you guys saw, I kept on saying or hinting like, very soon I'm going to announce where I'm going, like for a good few months, and that place has been pushed back so far because of everything that's going on right now, this pandemic, this virus, everything that's going on right now, all the cleansing that's going on in Mother Earth. But I have filmed multiple videos of where I am the last couple of weeks, but there's been a lot of intensity going on. So I haven't actually edited and uploaded those videos yet, but you will see them shortly. And just to make this the long story very short right now, I am currently in the US. I am in the USA. I flew into JFK Airport in New York about 3 weeks ago, and ever since then I have been in New Jersey. I'm not in the city. I'm not in New York City. I've been in New Jersey, and I'm still in New Jersey, and I've been here for about 3 weeks now. Really far out in the woods, in the middle of like nature, in a cabin with Nick. So, and a dear friend of ours. So, yeah, I'm sure you guys, so many of you would have probably wanted to meet up with me, and I was originally planning to do a meetup in like New York City and New Jersey and Long Island and all of these things, like, hey, and then it was like, oh wait, this just got 1,000 times worse, like everywhere. Okay then, lockdown. So this is just a quick update and also a quick reading from Spirit. Spirit's been transmitting a lot of information to me recently, and I feel like I need to do like a live stream of all the all the content that Spirit has been channeling through me. A lot of it will only attract those of you who are probably into the Truther movement or want to see the spiritual, energetic, physical side of things in this illusion that go on, like pandemics and everything, like what's really happening behind the scenes. Um, and some of you just want like a twin flame reading, so some of you may or may not resonate with that. So I feel like I'll do that as a separate, like maybe a live stream or potentially a private live stream, because I'm sorting out my Patreon and I don't know if or when I'm going to be kind of progressing and talking about a lot of these things on my channel, or if it's going to be more for like a community that's like private, because a lot of Truther videos get taken down. So I've got a 3 card reading today from Spirit. I'm using the Atlantis Oracle card deck. And just in case I haven't already said it, I'm sending so much love and light and healing and strength and empowerment to all of you beautiful souls right now during this time. It is absolutely batshit crazy right now outside, but internally, you can still manifest. This is probably the most potent time for you to really divulge into your inner world, and that is starting with this card, Spark in the Dark, Shadow. And I know you guys are going to be like, no, I don't want to do shadow work again, I don't want to do shadow work again. It's not in the same way that you're used to. This really is about you kind of siphoning your own energy and not allowing it to be harvested by all of this fear propaganda that's going along right now. Yeah, so your soul is basically propelling you forward in this time. It's a case of majority of us have had to almost be forced to be quarantined. Majority of us have had to be forced to be in lockdown so that we are not consistently on the go, or not consistently always looking to outside sources, because as you guys will know very well from my channel and everything I do channel through these collective transmissions, even when we try new things, we end up a lot of the time settling into then a new habit becomes an old habit real quick, and we tend to forget to always be in flow and continue to progress and grow and cultivate everything we have internally. So your spark in the dark is really about you allowing yourself to use this time to your advantage. um, this, I mean, everything's a test. You guys know this already, especially those on the twin flame journey. Uh, Actually, do you know what? Not even just that. In life, it's been a huge test after test, and your soul is ready for the next level. The new earth has just started. Like literally, Mother Gaia and Mother Earth have had to really reevaluate, recalibrate, and clear out a lot of these toxins, these viruses. But alongside that, there are so many other things going on, like literally like the 5G network coming in, a lot of these manipulative energies, these agents that are trying to suppress your energy and harvest your kundalini. So for a lot of you guys, you really need to utilize this time to do all of those fun creative projects that you always put aside. Like a lot of you are still struggling to put yourselves out there because you may be shy, maybe you don't want your face to be seen on camera like this, but there are other ways that you can do your YouTube videos or do your creative online business. You don't have to necessarily show your face, you don't have to necessarily show your hands, you don't have to necessarily even have your real name on your blog or your website. You can use a pseudonym. There are ways around everything that is going to happen for you in the best way for your soul's growth and expansion. And this is really about you allowing yourself to kind of be seen by you. With you kind of being forced to spend a lot more time by yourself, you're now having to not just become your best friend in a whole other way, but it's literally you becoming your best cheerleader. It's you recognizing every part of your worth, even from simple things that you may have always been doing. It's about you seeing yourself from a higher perspective, a broader perspective, and allowing you to enjoy more of who you truly are and who you were before this weird life experience started. For a lot of you guys, you're going to be purging, not in the same way that you're used to. I see a lot of you have some anxiety, and a lot of frustration because it looks like some of the things you were planning and manifesting for the last couple of months feel like they're not coming, or for you it feels as if nothing's changed, it's still the same thing, still the same shit, different day. Like a lot of things look like they're on delay, a lot of things look like they're being paused. It's really you who's been put on pause because you need to rectify, you need to evaluate, you need to elevate you, literally. So really allow yourself to be grateful for this time that you can spend with yourself and be able to focus on the fact that you can create as many things as you want in your internal world, and it's already then going to manifest externally too. But you don't have to have the kind of ego gratification of seeing it coming into fruition as quickly as you'd like, because right now it really is about you kind of expanding and opening yourself in ways that you never have before. This is a real rebirth, reset on a whole collective level. Yes, there's been a massive spiritual war going on for a really long time. Most of you resonating with these readings will know this. And I feel like a lot of you who are watching this have had a lot of visitations from a lot of other beings, whether you'd call them ETs. I know the Arcturian Council have been working with a lot of us in the collective, especially people who resonate with these readings. The Arcturian Council have been visiting us a lot, preparing us, helping us, activating DNA centers within us, as well as the Pleiadians, some from Star Sirius, but we've been prepared for this time. We came here for a reason at this time, knowing that the whole collective would not only be going through a massive spiritual war, but also that there would be a huge reset and there would be a part and time for you to finally be 100% who you were before you came here on this mission. Because who you were is who you are still. And that is what is needing to literally like open up, spark in the dark, literally like you're having to open up as a butterfly whilst you're still in the cocoon, whilst it looks like you're still in the cocoon. Another thing for you guys is really affirming in your mind. Everything is always created in your mind. For the feminine or the females, you do have another manifestation chamber, which is your sacral chakra, like where your womb is. So you can work with both. But You're going to gain a lot more insight and wisdom as to why you are here now and what it is you can do to make the situation better, especially those of you who are worried about financial burdens, which I'd probably say like 95% of us are worried about that now. But things are going to work out best case scenario for you in every way, and it really is a real desperate need from your soul almost to focus on everything that you can attract and trust that it's coming in, even if things look like they're going crazy. Trust that it is coming in the right time, not just for you but for the whole collective consciousness, because everything you do, as insignificant as you may think, everything you do is a ripple effect to other versions of you and to everyone else in this crazy weird illusion. I'm sure you guys can probably tell how different my energy is. Like I even looking at myself on the camera, I'm like, wait, is this SoulStar Divine Feminine? Because like this energy is so different right now. So the second card is Athena. She's been coming up a lot recently. Greek gods, your superheroic odyssey is admired. This is I love the sparkles you can see right there on her chest. This is just about you really understanding that I know so many of you guys are literally tired of being strong. Let's just start off with that. I know so many of you guys are tired of being strong. It's like you're exhausted from the fight, and the fight feels like it's been going on for honestly most of your life. Okay, I know that I've physically been seeing owls everywhere. I mean, not not physically like oh my gosh, how do I put this? Not physically the way you would see an owl in a tree. I mean, I've been spiritually, energetically, clairvoyantly, psychically, mediumshiply, if that's even a word, been seeing owls, 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 owls. And I've been seeing them non-stop for the last 3 weeks everywhere. I've been seeing and feeling them on my shoulder, and I've been seeing them hovering around in the rooms. I've been seeing it everywhere. And I know for so many of us, this is the full true wisdom coming into fruition of our full inner knowing. And the more that we embrace who we truly are, when we're kind of being forced to recognize every part of ourselves that we haven't yet, then the more wisdom we can gain. And for those of you, I know you're so tired from the fight. I know it's exhausting. It really is. I even said the same thing yesterday. I was like, I'm tired of being strong. I'm tired of being strong. I'm tired of being strong. I said it multiple times, and then I caught myself, and I was like, okay, and then I had to like reaffirm what I really feel, what I really mean, not just from like an ego perspective, but it's still freaking exhausting. I know so many of you have you've dealt with pain from what seems like could be 25 people's lifetimes, but you've dealt with all of it. You've had to always have faith and believe in the impossible, and a lot of the time your faith, even now for a lot of you, your faith is really being tested of if you even still believe that what it is you want is still yours, that is still coming. Because, and this isn't just about romantically, because I do see a lot of you guys kind of holding the space open for a romantic person to come in, your soul partner, but for a lot of you it is like your dream life. Like, is the financial abundance going to come in so that I can finally do what I want to do? Because I want to do a yoga course, and I want to go to Costa Rica, and I want to build a retreat, and I want to help women and do women empowerment, and it's like, yes, it is. It's yours. It's still yours. It's always been yours. It's just sometimes it'll take a while for your brain to accept that you still chose to come here at this time and kind of deal and grow through the crazy human-like experience, because that is what we're doing. We're souls, we're high vibrational beings. A lot of us have come down into this plane. We've inserted ourselves into this matrix to help the collective consciousness whilst having a human experience. But you, right now, this wisdom is coming fully online, your inner knowing. And it's not just from what you've dealt with in this lifetime. I feel like so many of you are activating dormant abilities that you've always had. Some of you are going to be suddenly getting into literally realizing that you're a medium yourself. A lot of you guys are realizing that you're able to read chakras and energies, and you're going to start getting into chakra cleansing and kundalini energy and like tantric sex and Kama Sutra, all of these things. A lot of you are getting into your energy work and realizing that your energy is the most important thing, and that the biggest thing that you need to protect is not only your mind, but also your kundalini, your energy, your life force, your chi. It is such an integral part of you, and when you give in to a lot of these illusions of panic, fear, suppression, when you give into those, like more than just checking up on it, even then you're going to have to filter it always with a grain of salt. When you give in to a lot of those things, your energy gets taken, your energy gets siphoned, your energy gets harvested, it gets used. And a lot of you guys are having extremely vivid dreams right now. I feel like so many of you that are going to watch this reading, on some subconscious level, you knew that there was going to be like a huge thing that kind of stopped the world, like paused the world for a couple of months. Because so many of you that I've already been talking to, you predicted this virus, or you predicted that there would be a massive event that would kind of like halt everything. Yeah, a lot of this wisdom's coming through your dream space, but I'm seeing that a lot of you are needing to write down what it is that you've been feeling and thinking. Even if you can't remember your dreams straight away, if you start to get into the habit of getting really clear and quiet for like 5 minutes before you go to sleep, and asking yourself to remember, like, or telling yourself to remember, like, I'm going to remember exactly what I'm doing in this dream space when I wake. And even if you don't consciously think that you remember, within waking, before you do anything else, get a pen and paper or on your phone and write down anything you're feeling, thinking, how your body feels, do you have any aches and pains. All of these things will end up making a lot more sense the more you do it, and it's also going to activate that muscle receptor for you to consistently strengthen that bond with your higher self, with your higher perspective, with your third eye, with your soul, because so many of us are astral traveling and we're doing so much healing, and we're fighting in this spiritual war, and we're trying to show ourselves and remind ourselves of powers and abilities that we've always had, the things that we're destined for. We're really trying to get through to this conscious or sometimes unconscious human vessel. I am seeing that a lot of you guys are needing to, you guys probably just heard Nick laughing. I am seeing that a lot of you guys are having to really focus on protecting your energy a lot more. From close people like family and certain friends. You can't allow other people's fear to dictate yours. You can't. You cannot allow other people's emotions to dictate your own. It is so vital that you only focus on manifesting everything that you want within and creating, and still spending time doing the stuff that not only gets you in a high vibration, but the stuff that you truly enjoy. Don't give into the lack matrix of, oh my gosh, they took this away from me, blah blah blah. If something's been taken from you, then that means you're gaining something else, something that's more desirable, something that's better for you at this time. And there's also always all these other parts of you that you probably haven't explored, so you're really need to do that, because this is the grounding energy right now. Akashic record, light activation. This is the grounding energy, source. Look at that source energy. Do you see how beautiful that source energy is? I don't even know who this woman is that I was talking. I'm like, what? I don't think I've ever been this calm on a reading. Like, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, wait, am I high? Like, I'm not high, but it's like, I mean, like smoking wise, but like consciously, I feel like I'm just like up in the clouds, and I'm just coming and I'm just talking to you guys through a microphone. And I'm like, yeah, let me just make this illusion of this girl with a bun in her hair, and like Yeah, this is the messages that spirit needs to hear, as in your spirit. It's so like, it's because I've been going within and within and within and within and within and within and creating and tapping into source energy. Okay, so spirit wants me to do some light language activation for you guys right now. No kara me ai kaya tia so toro e kaya sia. Ia ai kaya so. O toro so kaya so. I kara me. Yo so tia kaya sia oko. I paya tia ko so toro sia ma ia kaya so tia. Oya tia. Oya. Ia pia ko so toro sia. Ia paia I kosotoyo Yamoto Yakatiasha Okora Yakakashi Kreko Totoyo Sotea Aikia Yapa Yaposotoro Yakiasia Oko Ashe Ashe Ashe. Wow, that was strong. Okay. My third eye's going crazy right now. So wow, I wasn't expecting that. So basically, yes, you're needing to tap into a lot of source energy. A lot of you guys are naturally doing this anyway. Like your soul is helping you. So is archangels, especially Archangel Michael and Raphael and the Arcturians. As I said, they're like the main high vibe beings that I keep seeing. Some from Pleiades, some from Sirius, but those are the main those are the main G's that are doing the assisting right now. This light language that I just did, I just activated to wake up your Akashic records inside you so you start to remember not just more of your past lives, but not just like, hey, what's my past life? I mean, like, so that you're waking up to basically reminding yourself of your powers and your abilities from certain past lives that you need now, that will help you, that will assist you, that will empower you. And I only did it in a way that's going to come in quite subtly for you guys. As I said, I know most of the people that are resonating with this reading, that will be drawn to this reading, most of you would have already started experiencing a lot more spiritual or paranormal activity, such as feeling or sensing something around you, seeing a certain spark or a blue dot. Some of you may have been literally drawn to certain birds, certain flowers, certain music at this time. Some of you may even be drawn to certain shows like The Walking Dead, Charmed, Sempre Bruja, aka Always a Witch, certain movies like Contagion, and The Craft, I Am Legend. There's so many that are coming up of visual stimuli that is going to help to remind you of your innate ability to always see all, be all, and know all at the same time. So you guys are really, really progressing in a way where you won't be the same. You won't be who you were last year. You wanted to progress. You wanted to elevate. You wanted to manifest. You wanted to step up into a higher vibe, a higher space, a higher location, a higher experience. And now this is happening in such a drastic, dramatic, and purifying way. So just continue to look after you and continue to allow yourself to be seen and allow yourself to be heard and allow yourself to fulfill your desires, like every desire that you have, that you've always suppressed, that you've always put off, that you've always convinced yourself, though I can't do that. No, maybe if I'd done this 6 years ago, maybe that, like, just there limitations are illusions. Limitations are illusions. Limitations are illusions. They come from fear. Fear is the biggest illusion there is. That is why they're pumping this out right now into the collective so hard. So just make sure that you guys really do everything every single day that makes you feel happy, that makes you high vibe. whether it's meditating for 500 hours, whether it's doing loads of light language activations with yourself, your angels, your guides, and Regan Hillier, like I've been doing, which is why I'm just like, whatever it is that you need to do. And I'm sending you guys so much love. And yeah, I know majority of America, but especially like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, it's probably going to be on lockdown for a while. Um, yeah, if you guys want to reach out to me, of course, you can email, you can comment down below, like this video, let me know what you are doing, let me know how this resonates. I am now doing past life readings, and I'm also doing medium readings as well as I fully come into my powers, or I fully awakened my powers as a medium. If you guys want to channel any messages from your loved ones who have passed over, then you can also do that. Apart from that, all the usual healing, personal coaching, inner child trauma recovery, tarot readings, all of the above. For those of you who want my packages, it's been such an amazing experience connecting with you guys on a regular basis privately and doing like private coaching, intuition, and manifestation plans. And it's just been, it's such an amazing journey to like get so excited to go on Skype and talk to like a soul that I'm connecting with, and like seeing you progress. So I'm so grateful for all of you, and all of you who are watching this transmission right now. I know, like, I wouldn't even have imagined that I would just be sitting here like, hey guys, even though there's so many crazy things physically looking like they're going on right now, especially personally in my life, it's like, no, I'm good because I'm with source, I'm with spirit. I own my kundalini energy. Please affirm that you own your own kundalini. Please do it. Even if you don't understand it now, own your kundalini energy, please. And apart from that, I love you guys so much. If any of you guys are interested in any of the healing packages and courses and coaching that I do as well, then of course email me. And apart from that, check out all my other channels. I haven't been uploading them recently, but I've got so many too. So check out NEENEESWORLD, my vlog channel with Nick. Check out my ASMR channel if you want some healing in your ears and tingling, or relaxation to sleep and anxiety. And also check out my singing channel, and I think that's it for now. But yes, I've got so many amazing inspiring videos coming for you that I'm going to actually edit today at some point. Now I've actually got good internet here. So yes, I love you guys so much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.